Okay, guys, I want to talk about a stock that a lot of people know about, a stock that I think is, can have a massive move, and I have a unique way of doing this because this stock does allow options. So there's different ways you can play this. It gives us more room and variety. But the stock I want to talk about is LAES. I'm going to show you guys how good this looks on the weekly chart. It's my most favorite chart to look at if it's in an uptrend. So without further ado, let's get right into the charts here. So this is looking pretty good, guys. I played LAES before, and we had monster returns. If you look at the daily chart, we hit this upper band, which qualifies for my system. Say, hey, this is very bullish. Any stock that does this, it's very bullish. It's hard to do it because my settings are very overextended, and it lets me know. Say, hey, I wouldn't buy LAES if it's way up in this upper band. Can it keep going up? Yeah. Because what happens is a lot of times when price comes up, it reverts to the mean. Well, that's when I look to get in a buy. So when price goes up here, reverts to the mean, it can go to the 5, it can pump, or go to the 10, 20, or 50. We don't know which one's the best, but in my experience, when you skip an EMA, you get better results. Let me show you. When you hit this upper band here, you skip the 5 and go to the 10. Look at this big pump you had here on the 10. You had a 66%. And then we don't play the same level again. When you skip the 20 and go to the 50, look at this pump you had. You had 92%. LAES have been really good. It has nice volume. I have to see nice volume. If there's not much volume, not much demand, that means more manipulation. I want to be able to get in and get out of a trade. So that's the purpose of this. So since we went back to this EMA 50, I can't play this again. But what I do want you to notice is the weekly candle here. So when you see this upper band, it's definitely penetrating. So it's very bullish. But a lot of the times is you can see there's more support zones in these areas. So right in here you have the EMA 20, and I've made one of my most one of the best gains I make is on this EMA 20. You can see a company that a lot of people like is RGTI. I can show you exactly where this thing has bounced. Where did this bounce here? Was right here on the EMA 20 on the weekly chart, and it went up 170%. Those are the kind of gains that you can get, and I think LAES can do a big gain like this too. We're coming to the 20, so we have two support zones. We have the 20 and we have the 50. We don't know which one's going to make that big bounce. I'm going to have a stop loss right below the 50 here. So if I buy it up to 20, my stop loss can be, just under this 50 here, about a 16% stop loss. That's worst case scenario because if it does go under the 50, no problem. I take my loss, I move on, I play another trade. As you can see, a lot of the times that I showed you is this thing has pumped massive from my entries. Now, where do I look to take gains? I want to take at least 10% off the table. If I'm up 10%, the worst thing to happen is you're up 10%, comes back to your average or lower, and you're like, crap, I could have took 10%. So I take that 10%, and then I can put the rest of my shares at break even. So that's my goal for LAES. I think I'm gonna wait till we get to 294. We're almost there. I mean, you can see, way back in here, we got very close to that, and that was the best buy zone right in here. So my ads are 294 and 257. Now let me show you guys a really cool strategy that we can do though. So let's say, the price is at 337 right now. I can go to the option chain and I'd be like, you know what? I'm going to sell puts because this has options. It has a lot of options. There's a lot of the best stocks that I look to get in for the small caps have an option chain. So I can say, you know what? I'm going to go to single option. I'm going to hit puts. I'm going to go all the way 14 February. That's 16 days from now. And I can see there is premium at the $3 strike. So what I could do is I could sell this thing at the halfway mark of 35 cents. And you can look at your graph and you can see how much you're spending for 10 contracts, you're spending $2,600. So basically that means is if I'm selling 10 contracts, I got to be able to buy, I have to have $2,650 available to buy these shares. But you're getting a discount at the $3. Instead of buying it just right out of the bat, where LAES is at 338, we could buy this right here at the $3 strike. Oh, hold on, let me put this up again. So let me cancel this. Looks like it glitched up and put it on the full screen. So that's how I'm looking to buy LAES is I'm going to use that kind of strategy here. So I'm looking at 14 February and why is it doing that? Oh, here we go. It's like it's on top of my option chain here. Options 3. All right, whatever. We'll just look at it like this. So I'm looking into do a single option here at 35 cents here, and you can see the graph here. You're going to spend about $2,600 for this one. So if I do, let's say I do, oh, here we go. I think I did this. Detach. That's what I did. Detach order entry. Let's just get rid of that and do this again. There it goes, much better. So that's what I'm looking on doing is I'm gonna sell puts. And let's say you want to put $5,000 in this. Well, let's try 20 contracts. And if you put 20 contracts right here in the order entry, you'll put about $5,400. Now here's the kicker, guys. If I sell this at 35, which is the mid, which is where I would look to do, I collect $700 right off the bat. Literally $700. That's that credit right here. It goes straight into my account in my Webull. So and then you gotta understand is, so if you're selling it for 35 cents, you're actually getting it 35 cents under that $3 strike. So right here it says $3. You would have to buy it. If it goes under $3 by 14 February, which is a very good possibility, I'll have to buy it at $3. But since I sold it for 35 cents, I'm actually getting it 35 cents under my $3 is my technical average. So I'll have like a 265 average. So that's how I'm looking at me personally. I'm going to see if we can get closer to this EMA 20. Like if we start getting it's at 294. And what I think is going to happen is this 2.5 is going to start to show premium. Right now, it's not showing anything. It's at 0 on the bid. And I think this strike here is going to go in the money, and I'm going to start seeing premium here. Even if I get like 15, 20 cents, that's massive. So let's be patient on this. Let's see if we come back to this EMA 20, and that's when I'm going to sell puts, or you can just buy the shares. It's all up to you. Selling the puts is going to be a safer strategy. You collect the premium right off the bat. You'll get a better average. Most likely, if this comes down to this EMA 20, I could sell this 2.5 strike. And you see how it's just really nice. So I'm liking this a lot. LAES is one of my most favorites. I've just been patiently waiting for this to come down. We played this multiple times on the daily chart here. Next time frame to look at is the weekly. Everything moves in waves. When price comes to these EMAs, this is where price looks to make these big bounces. And I like how this 50 is at the very bottom. That just means it's a nice uptrend. You very rarely see these kind of opportunities. If you guys want to join the premium Discord to get my exact alerts, get exactly what I'm looking to do, click the link down below in YouTube comments below, and in the description it'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. If you want to become a member, all you have to do is hit day trade alerts, and that'll give you access to all my memberships, day trades, and swing trades for only 12 bucks a month. Please read how to subscribe, as this will detail you out exactly what's happening. If you have an Android, you will have to subscribe on your computer, but basically hit day trade alerts right here. You'll get access to everything, and it's not going to cost you an outrageous amount. It's only 12 bucks a month, and that right there is to say, hey, you got skin in the game, you're willing to learn, you'll watch my videos. And, when you go to a gym and you pay every month, you better believe it, most likely or not, you're going to go out and work out. And that's the same process here. It's not going to cost you a lot, but I want to teach you guys how to trade instead of just give you guys signals. I'll give you guys signals on trades like this that's set up. The minute I see this right here on that EMA 20 or very close, then I'll sell my puts, or you can buy shares, whatever you like. But since this one has an option chain, I take advantage of that. And I have a whole video on how to discuss on puts in my YouTube. Make sure you watch it. And this is just really nice, guys. This is everything you need to know about LAES, technical analysis, how I'm looking to trade it and make massive money, as you can see before, where the algos are looking to buy. That's all I really care about. I don't need to do all these fancy stuff. I just need to know if we skip an EMA, a lot of algos look to take that for a bounce. We had the bounce on the 10, bounce on the 50. We had massive bounces right there. All right, guys. If you guys want to join, subscribe on your computer to avoid the iOS fee. I think you guys are going to like it. You can read about all my memberships here. Day and Swing Trading Plus is my highest. Gives you access to everything. You won't regret it. Wait till you see my day trading strategy. That's all I got to say. Once you learn that, you won't probably do any other strategy. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in the Discord. Peace out and happy trading. And let's make some money.